Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Trigger Kiss. I know it's been a while, I'm really sorry for that. But yeah, you can't rush translations because especially when people are doing it for free, you just can't press them for things. And you have to understand that they have their own real lives going and stuff like that. So school and work come first, unfortunately. Such is life. But there are some other possibilities in the works too. But for now, let's just enjoy this episode of Trigger Kiss. Yeah, Alarin is hoping to be able to start translating an episode every 2 weeks, but I'm not going to push her on it. We'll see how that works out, see if she can handle it or not. I don't want her to get stressed out or anything. And I hope you all are being understanding and supportive of her as well. So let's see how these superpower battles work. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. A note from Alarin, the translator, by the way. Superpower battling does not seem to quite fit with the game's intention. So now she'll be translating it as Inosen, which is the Japanese word for it. And training suits will be now referred to as tracksuits. It's a surprise, but I guess it's safe to say Yamato's rumored worst of the worst was just a game of telephone.
Boy, this brings me back. When that guy was in middle school, everyone in the district was scared of him. Iwao the Imp, they called him.
We already talked about that.
One time he beat up 8 high schoolers, holding weapons all by himself, A whole 3 of them got sent to the hospital. Even I was surprised at that.
Azuma, that's enough. You shouldn't kill her mood more than you already have. Hell no. They really are delinquents. I'm gonna end up in the hospital.
Don't let it get to you. You're signed up as support. You don't have to fight them head on.
That's certainly true, but...
Support?
That face. Faces really trip me out when they go weird like that.
Why are you, the club president, asking questions? This is my first time competing, I don't know all the details.
You didn't study? Read the rule books, something? Even ignoring the foundations, knowing support is supposed to be a given.
Fine. I'll only explain this to you one more time. So listen. Listening? Inosen.
Inosen is a kind of martial arts. Generally, a single team has 5 players. Every match, 3 of them are chosen to compete. And, following the system of stats, direct blows dealt are worth single life points. If the hit is deemed to be critical, it's possible to have 2 or 3 life points deducted all at once. If every member of a team loses all their life points, they lose the game by default. Moreover, all team members are divided into 2 types of classes. One class takes the offensive, possessing 3 life points. They're called attackers, ATK. Did I miss something? Oh no, I forgot to do the drop-downs. Oh, darn it. It's mostly pretty self-explanatory, but I'm gonna read it anyway since Alarin went through the trouble to translate it all. Okay. ATK, attackers. A class capable of dealing damage to opponent team members. They possess 3 life points. A member can't play the position without meeting the minimum required offensive ability. Okay, so maybe it's not all self-explanatory. There's actually more to it. The other class takes on a supportive role, possessing 1 life point. They're called support, SPT. On support. Support. Originally created out of consideration to players not suited for combat, this class is given a single life point. The reason why they aren't called supporters is to distinguish them from fans and the like. Also, SPT is incapable of dealing damage to opposing team members. You may think the SPT class doesn't have many advantages from hearing just that, but more superhumans geared toward SPT are owners of unique powers. When you consider that, the class's disadvantages are just like handicaps. As proof, back in the beginning when the classes weren't established, a great deal of matches were a one-sided grapple. And those are the basic rules. It might seem brief, but that's one of the unique points of Inosen. That's because anything with superpowers goes, is the Inosen's motto.
That's about all. Did you get everything? So, basically, hit someone 3 times before they get the chance to themselves, right?
So close, but so far.
That'll be fine for now. We should get going soon.
After that, each of us got into our uniforms and met back at the entrance. Incidentally, these uniforms are called tracksuits. It's hard to imagine from the name, but these tracksuits are high-tech equipment that absorb impact and protect the wearer's vitals and more. Apparently, they come from army-grade body armor. That would explain how high a price they go for. If you ask me what the suit looks like... That's it there. So, this is what Azuma looks like in a tracksuit. My choice? Oh, okay, so there's the two choices. Is there some kind of meaning behind him unzipping his jacket? I don't really understand what I chose there. Well, this is Azuma. We're talking about here. I don't think he's got anything particular in mind.
Phew! You sort of feel firm when you put these uniforms on. You think so too, don't you?
Sure. After looking at Azuma's uniform, I turned my eyes to Yamato next to him. Sexy. And this is what Yamato looks like in a tracksuit. He'd look so much cooler if he didn't open his mouth.
I heard that.
Oh, why did I say that out loud?
I was born like this. If you've got complaints, take them to my parents.
His popularity increased for some reason. What a way to shift the responsibility. He was born manipulative and tsundere.
Actually, how does calling them right now sound?
No, I'm fine. Following Azuma and Yamato, I lowered my eyes to my own uniform. So what I'm wearing is a hand-me-down from an old graduate. Cute! I like it. Looks good on me. Or her.
It might be used, but since it needed to be calibrated, I went ahead and did the proper adjustments. It might be a bit stiff at first, but you'll get used to it eventually. Hang in there until then.
Understood. I haven't spoken a word about my measurements. How does this fit me so well? He measured you with his eyes. Did he look up my 3 sizes and search for a suit that fit me or something? Nope. Thinking about this anymore will have me break out in hives. So I'll stop. Ignorance is bliss, as they say. I don't need to ask Yamato for details that I don't really care to know.
Confirming both teams' entry. Now setting the field. Oh, it started! They're setting the field now!
After the announcer had instructed us, when I thought the telecom had echoed through the stadium. Through the power of technology, what was once a soccer field now changes to a field for Inosen.
Awesome! They're really pulling out all the stops. This is the stuff of men's dreams.
Azuma, but please don't jump around so much. Why?
Hey, it's my first time playing. Cut me some slack.
So what, he was on the team before, but he never got to actually be on the field?
Geez, these kind of installations aren't particularly rare this time and day, you know. In comparison, this building's tech is fairly dated. The newer stuff is nothing like this. Environment setting complete. Both teams now head to the starting grid. Alright, let's go, you two. Got it! We're gonna score our first win!
Well, do your best.
Kanto District Preliminaries, Match 1, Akizuki High versus Hokuyo Technical. Start. Got it, Azuma. We're going to win with our earliest moves. Just leave it to me.
Following the cue from the telecom, Azuma and Yamato immediately enter the field, breaking into a run towards our opponents. Seeing that, I'm just here to fill the team, so I guess I'll watch and see what those two have got in their arsenal. Saying that, I decide to leisurely follow the pair from a distance. A few seconds later, after making contact with Iwao in the middle of the field, with the two other members lagging behind, this is where the match really begins.
You're faster than I thought. Damn it. Only one person on forward defense. Sorry, but I'll be passing through. I won't let you. Azuma.
That's 1 point off for Iwao.
Nice one, Azuma. Anyway, I'll get going on ahead now.
Oh, what's he doing? That looks cool.
Crap. Later. Sorry, Yuki, Shun. One got through.
Leaving Iwao to Azuma, Yamato accelerates to approach Hokuyo's remaining two rear guards. Accelerate. Technical name, Kasoku. A power that heightens the speed of its user's movements. Similar to Super Strength, it is a relatively common superpower. Working for all purposes, Accelerate serves use even outside of competition. I don't know Shunpei or Yukihiko's powers, but chances are with them having left Iwao to meet us alone, they aren't geared for combat, which means this is our chance. Oh!
They're here! Yuki! Not fast enough.
Ah! Whoa! 4 whole points of damage in just seconds! And that was just now! According to the rules, a barrage to an opponent in a short span only scores a single point. But a high-grade technique exists that steps from the terms of barrage. Usually called split attack, it's an indispensable move for agile players like Yamato. But this is my first time seeing someone use it on 2 people at once. Is he going to finish them now?
Looks like my quick attack worked. Sorry to do this when you're unprepared, but I'll have you off the field next. This ain't good. Yuki, we aren't ready yet.
I like the technical school's uniforms. They look pretty cool. Oh, poor Yuki.
Here goes.
Oh, he's got a defense.
What? The ground just... Ugh.
Did a wall just come up from the earth just now?
Is that the big guy's superpower? Hold tight, Yamato. I'll back you. Don't forget about me, Azuma.
And unfortunately, that's it for our video. There's no more time for the rest of this battle. I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of this match. It's been very exciting so far. I'm definitely enjoying it. Looking forward to seeing Azuma and Iwao battle it out. But man, Yamato is so cool! Alright, well, I hope to see you in my future videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.